Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, happy families and graduates. We are moments away from the grand celebration. I just want to share with you a few announcements. We want to make sure everyone is seated because as soon as I finish, open seating occurs for those seats who have not been filled. And so shortly, open seating. So please find your seat if you have a reserved seat. A couple of other things. Many of you have parked up at the airport. It's a wonderful opportunity to have at least semi-close parking. However, at 1 o'clock, the airport will open, and we don't want your vehicle on the airport lot. So kindly make sure it's moved out of the way, or else, so I hate to give the bad news, we don't want to tow. So just be sure to move the vehicle. Also, just in consideration of others, make sure that balloons are not hindering anyone's view, and also make sure that no horns are causing deafness with your neighbors. So we'd like to make sure no horns. Anyway, we are just moments away. Continue to chat. We're thrilled about the class of 2010. Thank you for being here.
The two center aisle.
So, where do you live?
Oh,
You have to leave early.
I get up early to walk the dog.
ah,
She's gonna be by herself for a while, so
what kind of dog?
old pound dog,
Uh-huh.
Beagle Terrier mix, we think.
See people's hands waving. Mine is
Good morning, and please be seated. It is my great privilege this morning to welcome you all to this glorious event on this glorious day at this glorious place, Pacific Union College. Truly, the college on the hill. We have really had a very exciting mountaintop experience during the past 2 days. And as we celebrate together this culminating event for our 2010 graduates, we know that this will be an exhilarating yet emotional day as our graduates say goodbye to friends, faculty, and perhaps even family, but also as they get ready to commence their journey into a brave new world of endless possibilities. These days at PUC have been very special days that will sparkle in your memories for decades to come, graduates. Just ask the many PUC alumni who are sitting in the audience here today. Today, graduates, you join that select group of Americans who have earned a college degree. Just about 30% of Americans now earn college degrees, and who embody that combination of intelligence, integrity, and innovation that the college degree represents. It is also a very special honor for me to welcome all of the wonderful family and friends who have supported our graduates in their quest to achieve their hopes and their dreams. We thank you for all that you have done for PUC, and also all that you have done and continue to do for these precious, precious young people. Again, welcome.
Good morning. I would invite you to please stand for both the scripture and the invocation. Gentlemen, you may remove your caps. Our scripture today is taken from the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart. Don't depend on your own knowledge. In everything, give him credit, and he will lead you in your life.
Shall we pray? Dear God, we invite you here as a guest of honor at this graduation. We request that you bless the graduates, but more than that, we desire and thank you for your presence here this morning. We have come to celebrate your love revealed to us through the lives of our parents, our family, our friends, our graduates, and our Pacific Union College faculty, staff, and administration. We have come to celebrate this milestone of our Christ-centered education received here at Pacific Union College, truly where nature and revelation unite in education, as exemplified in this magnificent setting. We have come to celebrate our readiness to give you, Lord, our talents and lives, and with you as our constant companion, to enable the graduates to live lives of service with uncompromising personal integrity. And now, Father, continue to bless us with your presence here today. Watch over our graduates, protect them, provide for them, guard them, guide them, and give them your grace to enable them to continue faithfully in your service until the day of your soon return. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Please be seated.
I'm going to remove this because if I learned anything from Dr. Chase, it's that you should remove distractions when you're giving a public speech. So we'll leave the tassel off to the side. Administration, members of the board, faculty, staff, family and friends, and fellow members of the graduating class of 2010. We've made it. We are surrounded today by family and friends that have supported us and share in our pride and achievement. Years of education culminate today in our graduation. At this moment, I feel an overwhelming sense of relief. Not because I'm finally finishing college. No, my relief comes from knowing that my brother was denied his request of introducing me this morning. I know exactly what he would have said. He would have divulged with some embarrassing stories from childhood and then proceeded to share one of his favorite quotes from Sigmund Freud, which, to paraphrase, is something along the lines of, "Bedwetters are destined for greatness." While it might have been humorous, the suggestion is very misleading. I am not a bedwetter, and I haven't been for months now. As I reflected on my own PUC experience, I tried to think of the best words to describe PUC and what it means to be a student here. Of course, I received advice from a number of people on how best to compose my speech. Probably the best advice came from my dad, who suggested that I avoid trying to be profound. Evidently, he doesn't think it's in my nature, and he's probably right. My mom had an even more thorough suggestion. She thought it would be in my best interest if she wrote my speech for me. You have to understand that my mom is the quintessential stage mother. That being said, I would like to just take a moment to recognize her. Mom, I'm on stage. You're welcome. We are here today to celebrate and be recognized for an achievement that has been years in the making. For some, it has taken many, many years to arrive at this goal, but today, we are here united by a singular accomplishment as a part of a greater community. PUC has always been more than just a school for me. Where I differ from the vast majority of today's graduates is that I have spent the past 19 years of my life living in Angwin. For some, this comes as quite a shock. During a session of speed dating at the beginning of the past school year, one young lady, after hearing that I had grown up in Angwin, remarked in a surprised manner, "But you're so normal." I attended PUC Elementary School, PUC Prep, and now graduate today with all of you from Pacific Union College. Today marks the completion of 17 years of education on this holy hill for me. PUC is a part of my identity, and early in my college career, I thought that separated me from the rest of you. But what I have come to realize in 4 years is that I am far from alone. While I may have had more time at it, PUC is as much a part of every graduate as it is a part of me. We have each become a part of a much larger community because of the time we've spent here together. We share with each other a bond formed out of an experience that unites us. Our purpose at PUC may differ. For some, PUC is just a stepping stone to greater academic achievement. For others, this purpose might have been finding a nice Adventist spouse. Sorry, Mom and Dad, struck out there. But no matter what drives each of us, we have accomplished our goal today with the invaluable support of our peers. In the words of Emily Kimbrough, we all stumble. That's why it is such a comfort to go hand in hand. Our time here has given us shared memories. Those first nervous interactions at Fusion, scoffing at the tale of the freshman 15, but soon realizing the story was unfortunately true. We can all look back fondly at those nighttime runs to the burrito bar, perhaps an involuntary swim in the fountain to commemorate one's birthday, the energy of the covered wagon during a basketball game, the thrill of Cameron Barnes finishing with a huge dunk. Tell me something I don't know. 6 little words that have come to define Thursday mornings in the collective PUC consciousness. All these memories further strengthen the connections that unite us all as part of the PUC community. We leave this place today to write a new chapter in our lives. Some of us are headed on to the next stage of school. Some are headed to start new jobs in far-off places and begin lives away from the security of a familiar community. Some are even headed back to live with mom and dad. Tomorrow, on my first day as a college graduate, my mommy is driving me to summer camp. I have to ask my brother, the psychology major, but I think they call that regression. In any case, whatever our next step is, it probably won't be easy. It is a difficult time to get a job, and for those of us that are going to begin working, we might face challenges. But we all have a support network in place that will be there to help us in those tough times. The relationships that we have built here at PUC will last a lifetime. And when we need them, our relationships are a solid foundation during trying times. Jane Howard once said, "Call it a clan, call it a network, call it a tribe, call it a family. Whatever you call it, whoever you are, you need one." Many look at today with sadness. The fun part of life is over, now we have to become a part of the real world. Our college days have ended, and with them, any chance for enjoyment in life. But today is our commencement. It is a new start and a chance to show the world what it means to be a PUC graduate. 290 of us received degrees today, 170 women, 120 men. We are nurses, future... I think we're outnumbered. Future doctors, lawyers, teachers, businessmen and women, and communication professionals. So many are driven and determined to succeed in everything they attempt. They are the great leaders of tomorrow and the overachievers who always blew the curve in my general education classes. We all have memories from PUC to last a lifetime. As we embark upon this next chapter, we can look forward to the opportunities we will have to reunite with old friends and reminisce about what we shared together, what it was like at PUC way back in 2010. We have become a part of a much larger community. Millard Fuller summed it up best by saying, "For a community to be whole and healthy, it must be based on people's love and concern for each other." PUC is that community, and our future success will be due in no small part to the relationships we have formed during our time here. We are all PUCites, even the bedwetters destined for greatness. Congratulations to us, the 2010 PUC class.
Thank you so much, Carrigan. That's the PUC product. We're very, very proud of him. We have another speaker this morning for you who will give us our commencement address this morning. And in introducing him, I want to begin with a famous quote, really, that embodies this particular speaker. And the quote is as follows: "At Pacific, we build people, and along the way, they become doctors." For 28 years, this famous quote exemplified the Dagoni experience at the nation's only 3-year dental school, the University of the Pacific's Arthur A. Dagoni School of Dentistry. An exemplary educator, practitioner, and leader, Dr. Arthur A. Dagoni served as dean of the dental school from 1978 to 2006, and is one of the most respected figures in dental education. He is currently president of the American Dental Association Foundation, the philanthropic branch of the ADA, dedicated to improving the oral health of all Americans. In 2004, he became the first and only person in the United States or Canada to have a dental school named in his honor while holding the position of dean. Throughout his illustrious career, Dr. Dugoni has held numerous leadership positions in organized dentistry and has served as president of the American Dental Association, president of the American Dental Association of Education, president of the American Board of Orthodontics, and president of the California Dental Association. In other words, Arthur Dugoni is a leader's leader. In 1978, he took the helm as dean of the dental school. 30 years, Carrigan, following his graduation as valedictorian and student body president of the College of Physicians and Surgeons. During his 28 years as dean, Dugoni was credited with developing and managing many innovations that have taken the dental school to its current level of national prominence, including the enhancement of what is known as the humanistic model of dental education. Throughout his career, Dr. Dugoni has received countless awards and citations. I cannot list them all this morning, but just to mention, maybe just a couple here. He's recently just received the prestigious Ellis Island Medal of Honor, and he's also been awarded the honor of being dental alumnus by 4 universities: Gonzaga University, the University of Washington, the University of San Francisco, and the University of the Pacific. In all, he's presented over 1,000 lectures, papers, clinics, and essays, and is the author of more than 175 published articles. More than all of this, though, Dr. Dugoni is a wonderful husband to his wife, Catherine, and they have 7 children and 15 grandchildren. He's a very, very active family man with his family. More than even all of those accomplishments, however, Dr. Dugoni has been a dear friend of mine for over 20 years, and he continues to inspire me with his life and his leadership. Truly, he has lived a life that matters. So please join me in welcoming him as he speaks to our graduates this morning on the topic, Live a Life That Matters. Thank you very much.
Wow. My mother would have loved it. My dad would have wondered, who in the heck are they talking about? President Knight, distinguished faculty, honored graduates, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I'd like to express my deepest appreciation to President Heather Knight for the invitation to participate in this commencement for the Pacific Union College. I'd also like to congratulate her on her presidency. In preparation for this commencement address, I surveyed a group of college graduates, alumni, and asked them if they could remember who their commencement speaker was or what he or she talked about. I couldn't get a single person who remembered the name of their commencement speaker. A few years ago, when I was invited to give the all-university convocation address at the University of Pacific, President DeRosa said to me, "Art, just think of this as an Irish wake. They need you to have a party, but they don't expect you to say anything." Well, graduates of the class 2000, for the record, my name is Arturo Alberto Paolo Dugoni. My sincere congratulations to the faculty, staff, officers of the university for their commitment to quality education, for graduating such an outstanding group of young men and women. They're ready. They're ready to take on the world because you prepared them to educate themselves for the rest of their lives. One of my grandsons, one of 15 of them, Tyler Degoni, suffers from Tourette's syndrome. The nurses know that very well. A neurological disease which includes involuntary and purposeless movements, savage tics. It complicates social adjustment. He was asked to speak and represent his class at his recent graduation. Here are a few lines from his talk. Quote, "Our seniors have worked very hard on accomplishing what they came here for in the first place. They learned to cope with things they could not cope with before. They have overcome great obstacles. They've taken giant steps. These young people have all worked their best to graduate with pride and with honor, to prove to the world and their families that they can accomplish anything when they put their mind to the task. We've all learned something along the long journey of going to school. We've learned who we are. We have learned what interests us most. Heck, if it wasn't for school, none of us would really know what we were interested in for a career. I've spent years in school hiding from people because they abused me. They ridiculed me. I spent years hiding, doodling, being the class clown. What I didn't realize, however, was how important teachers are to future generations. I would not have found that I love art with an undying passion, or that I absolutely loathe math. If I hadn't gone to school, I probably wouldn't be into computers as much as I am today. I probably wouldn't have learned to type as fast as I can. Most of all, I wouldn't have learned to have as much tolerance for people who have special problems. So as we celebrate with our fellow graduates today, think of what you wouldn't have learned if you hadn't gone to school. Remember the teachers who showed you compassion, love, and respect." End quotes. Well, as it was for Tyler, and probably for all of you, teachers are my heroes and heroines. They touch the future, one student, one generation at a time. They make other people's children read, think, write, wonder, and talk about important things such as the world and their role in it. They make them appreciate the value of education, not simply as a way to make a living, but as a way to make a life. They make them work harder than they want to and accomplish more than they ever thought possible. They encourage them to be skeptical without being cynical, to be optimistic without being naive. They make them understand that the quality of their lives will be determined by their choices and make them take responsibility for their actions. They make them feel proud, capable, and worthy when they try hard. They make them appreciate the importance of integrity and honor in a world that too often shows little regard for either. They make them respect themselves and treat others with respect. They make them feel good and grateful to live in America, where people are entitled to be treated fairly and with respect and judged by their accomplishments and character, not by the color, creed, or by the size of their bank account. Most of all, teachers make a difference. Ladies and gentlemen, please applaud our great educators here at Pacific Union College. Also, I'd like to offer my sincere congratulations to the parents, spouses, significant others, children, grandparents, and all of those here today for their support and love, and for inspiring and supporting these young men and women as they work diligently to make their dreams a reality. Just think, Mom and Dad, free and alone. Maybe no more tuitions, no more loans, no more babysitting, no more emails with the message, send money. P.S. I love you. My sincere congratulations to the class of 2010. You realize my presentation this morning is the final challenge to your eventual emancipation. Welcome to the fraternity of educated people who place service above self, who care to make a difference in their professions and in their communities. Congratulations, you have joined this very special group, and your lives will never, never, ever be the same. This is your shining moment. Grab it, nurture it, love it, enjoy it. Fill your life with thousands of more shining moments. But as you travel life's road with its successes, failures, joys, sorrows, enjoy the trip. In the struggle for material things, do not lose sight of the real purpose of life. From everything I've been told, you only have a one-way ticket. Find your passion. It took me till I was 53 years of age to find my passion. 3 years of specialty education, practicing 3 different specialties, and then I found education, my passion. You'll find it sooner. Maybe you found it already. You and you alone will ultimately determine the success you want, the life you want to live, the quality of time you'll spend with your spouse, your significant other, your children, your parents, and the concerns that you'll have for your fellow man. I urge you, take time, climb more mountains, eat more ice cream, go barefoot more often, swim more rivers, watch more sunsets, laugh, cry less, forgive more, pray more, thank more, love more. Live that life as you go along. Enjoy the ride. I can assure you it will be a fantastic one. However, as you enjoy the ride, I urge you to make a difference. Believe me, I know you can make a difference. Let me explain one person in my life who made a difference. His name was Benedetto Carlo Bianco. He dared to dream the impossible dream. In 1989, when I was president of the American Dental Association, I was asked to make a presentation in Nice, France, on the French Riviera. Somebody had to go. I used this opportunity to travel to a remote village at the base of the Alps in northern Italy. Name of the city, Torre Pellice. At the turn of the century, approximately 100 years ago, my grandfather left this remote village with its cobblestone streets to go to a country he had never seen, to a place where he could not even speak the language, had no promise of a job or a roof over his head for his wife and their 2 children. It was an emotional moment for me. The cobblestone streets, snow-capped Alps, the decaying white church where Rosa and Benedetto were married and my mother was baptized. With tears running down my face, I walked those cobblestone streets and realized that my grandfather was a special man who, although uneducated, was willing to take some risks, was a visionary, who had the spirit of adventure, but most of all, he was a dreamer. He dared to dream for a better life for himself and his family. You know it. There's nothing like a dream to create the future. Little did he know that he provided a future for a grandson who has become the first member of the family who ever went to college and is here today delivering this commencement address. His dreams, his risk-taking gave my life meaning. I clearly remember as a grade school student when he finally was able to attain American citizenship. And in heavily accented English, he told everyone with tears in his eyes and with typical Italian emotion that he was now a citizen of the United States of America. Imagine, he said to me, before I was an Italian immigrant who spoke very bad English. Now I'm an American who speaks darn good Italian. Number 2, fill your life with laughter. Laugh often, loud, and long. Laugh so much that you will annoy people. Laugh until you gasp for breath. Laugh so much that you can be tracked in public by your distinctive laughter. Some will smile, some will laugh, some will wonder why in the heck you're laughing. As a parent and a grandfather, let me tell you a story about one of my grandchildren. One day while traveling, I decided to call one of my sons. I thought I might get a free meal. And his 6-year-old son, Paul, answered the phone. Naturally, I thought he recognized my voice. I was his grandfather. I started out with, "Hi, Paul, how are you?" He was about 6 years of age. "You been a good boy? How's your schoolwork? You been helping your mother? Have you been behaving and doing what your dad tells you?" Well, then I heard in the background the voice of his mother, Lynn. "Paul, who's that?" And his answer was, "I don't know. I think it's the police." Number 3, take a giant step. Class of 2010, your trip will be fabulous. You live in one of the most exciting times in human history. You live in a world filled with unlimited tools and opportunities. Did you know that there are 31 billion Google searches every month? Did you know we're close to 1 billion automobiles worldwide? Placed end to end, they would circle the world 125 times. 100 years ago, when Benedetto Bianco was born, there were 8,000 cars in America. And there only was 144 miles of paved roads. The speed limit was 10 miles an hour. Only 8% of the people had telephones. And guess what? The annual wage was $200 to $400. And if you were a professional, a doctor, a dentist, an accountant, you might make $2,000 a year. Did you know that there are more than 1 trillion unfilled teeth in the world? I counted every one of them. Did you know several billion people have never had an implant, never had orthodontics, or even had their third molars removed? Did you know that when my grandfather was born, the life expectancy was 47 years? My mother died a few years ago. She lived to be just a few months short of 100. Do you know why? She had a good dentist. Do you know that the 3 billion letters of the human genetic code and the genetic code of more than 100 other species are available as a source for scientific discovery and research on your desktop? Imagine planning your life and all of its activities on predictions from your own genetic code in order to prevent future disease and illness. We've only scratched the surface of the powerful potential that this age holds for humanity. The use of stem cells and therapeutic or non-reproductive cloning techniques have the potential to treat some of our most devastating illnesses, like Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's, diabetes, and cancer, and to design and fabricate dental tissues and organs. Did you know we already use saliva for diagnosis and risk assessment? However, with all of our advances, we're still faced with some sobering statistics. 1 in 8 American women will get breast cancer in their lifetime. I recently lost a daughter-in-law, 39 years of age. Global warming is occurring at a faster rate than expected, due in a large part to our continued increase in fossil fuel consumption. And thousands of men are dying of prostate cancer. And 9,000 people die a year of oral cancer, more than cervical cancer. More children die in the world from infectious diseases and malnutrition than ever before. Despite some improvements in lessening world hunger, 800 million people in a developing country go to bed every night without food and are hungry. Although we live in one of the most technically, medically, and scientifically advanced societies, we still have a lot of work to do, and you're going to do it. You're going to live up to your full potential. Health, like many aspects of the human condition, is in the midst of a major transition. Today, a newborn baby, on average, will live to be 91 years of age as a boy. A baby girl, 98 years of age. I plan to keep taking my female hormones. There's a 7-year advantage. Today, you took a giant step, like Tyler, into the world with exciting and unlimited opportunities. You've been thrust into an information super age where intelligence and the ability to acquire, assimilate, and use knowledge is currency of the realm and are available at your fingertips. You've been thrust into the world that's truly global and perhaps even galactic in scope. Even the dreamers, like my grandfather, could not comprehend the marvels that will surface during your lifetime. You are living in one of the rarest moments in history, a time when all around us, the old order of things is disappearing, crumbling, and a new world is struggling to take place. Exciting? Scary? Daunting? You bet. But, class of 2010, you are better prepared than any class in history. Believe me, all your dreams can come true because you and only you have the opportunity and the ability to participate and shape your future. You will graduate from Pacific Union College with something no one else has. It's unique to you. There will be thousands of people doing what you do for a living, but you will be the only person who has the sole custody of one thing: your own life, your particular life, your entire life, and those special moments that will take your breath away. You can use your enormous talent and influence to seek purely private pleasure and gain, but history will judge you. But as the years pass, you will ultimately judge yourself, and you will be the severest judge. In your hands, and in no one else's, lies the future of this world, of your life, and the fulfillment of the best qualities of your own spirit. If you shrink from that struggle, you'll betray the trust that this shining moment from PUC has forged upon you. If I were to chronicle for you some of my personal and defining philosophies, they would be as follows. Never eat the last cookie. I always do. Put the cap back on the toothpaste. I forget all the time. Leave the toilet seat up. Rarely. Mondays are the potholes in the road of life. You cannot act like a skunk without someone getting wind of it. The trouble with being a good sport is you have to lose to prove it, and I hate to lose. In the evening, I try to leave all my worries and troubles to God. He's going to be up all night anyway. Be grateful. You have all taken a drink from the wells you did not dig and have been warmed by the fires you did not build. Take time to smell the roses as you go along. Take care of your body. If you do not, where else are you going to live? Always do what's right. It'll please some people and it'll astonish your friends. Do not sweat the little things. What are the little things? You're born, you die. Everything in between, they're the little things. Promise me one thing. Don't let anyone steal your dreams or take away your passion. That is what will keep you young, enthusiastic, motivated to excel, and healthy. Find that passion. Well, I know you never thought I'd get here. Let me conclude with a quotation from Tom Crumb's Magic of Conflict. The master said to the rabbi, "Come now and I will show you hell." They entered a room where a group of people sat around a huge pot of stew. Everyone was famished and desperate and hungry. Each held a spoon that reached the pot but had a handle so long it could not be used to reach their mouths. The suffering was horrible. "Come now," said the master, "and I'll show you heaven." They entered another room identical to the first, the pot of stew, a group of people, the same long spoon, but there everyone was happy, nourished, and smiling. "I don't understand," said the rabbi. "Why are you happy here? Why are they happy here? Well, in the other room, they're miserable, and everything's the same." The master said, "Don't you see? They've learned to feed each other. So let's keep feeding each other." And like the Band of Brothers, if you remember that movie, they depended on each other, and the world ended up depending on them. Feel in your gut what kind of country you would like my grandfather's America to be. Like Tyler, all your dreams can come true because you are the very best. Enjoy the ride. Take the risks. Make a difference. Knock their socks off. But every day, pause and ask yourself for one moment, what am I living for? I wish every one of you all the happiness you can pack into one lifetime. Until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hands. And remember, my name is Arturo Alberto Paolo Degoni. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, class. Before I present the class of 2010, I want to introduce 6 distinguished faculty members who have been recognized this year for their contributions to our learning community at Pacific Union College. The Educator of the Year this spring, chosen by our student body, is Associate Professor of History, Ileana Douglas. Professor Douglas teaches her courses with enthusiasm and flair. She has become legendary for her love of history, as well as for the numberless hugs with which she surrounds her students. She has an infectious sense of humor, and since her return to the classroom 4 years ago, after 7 years as Vice President for Academic Administration, she has won the hearts of all her students. It is with great affection that we present this award to Ileana Douglas. We are also proud this morning to recognize a special honor awarded to one of our own, Director of Library Services, Adu Werku. Adu was recently awarded an honorary Doctor of Humane Letters by Southwestern Adventist University. We also honor Adu this morning for his dedicated service as the first chair of our Campus Services Program Review Committee. Adu's remarkable life story, beginning as a shepherd boy in rural Ethiopia who started first grade at the age of 15, going on to earn 3 master's degrees, inspires us all. His life was transformed by Adventist education. He now supports others to be similarly transformed. Adu, it's a great pleasure to hood you today as an honorary Doctor of Humane Letters. Dr. Earl Augard is being honored today as Professor Emeritus of Biology. Earl taught at Pacific Union College for 22 years, from 1982 to 2004. Throughout his career, Earl has been a strong voice on behalf of creationism, representing PUC at conferences across the nation on the relationship between faith and science. He was also known on campus as an advocate for careful, clear writing in all classes, especially his own. But perhaps Earl is best remembered for the wonderful gardens known as the Homestead in his front yard. Here, students learn to grow a variety of fruits and vegetables, and we're often invited to share vegetarian meals and lively discussions of politics, religion, and science. Today, we honor his long career dedicated to science education. Professor Emeritus Dr. Earl Augard. Dr. Nancy Tucker is being honored today as Professor Emerita of Nursing. You knew I would blow that, okay. Nancy has committed her professional life to educating nurses. As a teacher, as chair of the nursing department, and currently as coordinator of our baccalaureate degree program. Nancy's careful attention to detail and determined advocacy for faculty provided the leadership that is so crucial for our largest department. Nancy never forgot that the nurse you train today may be at your own bedside tomorrow. She has worked to provide our community with skilled, caring nurses for 23 years. Professor Emerita, Dr. Nancy Tucker. Dr. James Chase is being honored today as Professor Emeritus of Communication. An alumnus of Pacific Union College, Jim had his own radio show as a student, which was called The Don Juan Show, sometimes confused with the Don Juan Show. During his, he was always quick to correct people. During his teaching career, he chaired his department and blessed students with his cheerful, optimistic, and uplifting spirit. His classes have helped thousands overcome the deadly fear of public speaking and given them the self-confidence to stand before an audience fully equipped with ethos, logos, and pathos. Jim has given his undivided attention to nearly 18,000 student speeches during his 26 years at Pacific Union College. Professor Emeritus Dr. James Chase. Dr. Bill Hemmerlin is being honored today as Professor Emeritus of Chemistry. Bill's contributions to Pacific Union College are too many to recount. His teaching is of the highest order, as attested not only by his being elected Educator of the Year twice, but also by his well-known propensity to do almost anything to bring chemistry alive, from making things blow up or change color to regaling students with tales from the Irvine Police Department Narcotics Division. He has also mentored literally thousands of students as they negotiated the narrow way, the path to medical school. He writes over 100 recommendation letters a year. As a colleague, Bill is a joy, supportive, gentle, yet ruthlessly honest when necessary. Finally, he has provided charismatic leadership, both in his department, where he chaired for 17 years, and across campus, most recently as co-chair of the Historic Campus Study Committee, for which we also honor him this morning. Bill has blessed us with his generosity, his intellectual curiosity, his dry wit, and his simple decency for 31 years. Thank you, Professor Emeritus Dr. Bill Hemmerlin. This morning, we also want to recognize the first graduates of 2 new programs. First, environmental studies. Would the candidate for the Bachelor of Science degree in Environmental Studies please stand? We want to congratulate Molly Reeves for her commitment to the stewardship of God's creation. Congratulations, Molly. Next, the Bachelor of Arts degree in English with an emphasis in drama. Would that candidate please stand? Let's congratulate Tim Widmer for his commitment to creating meaning through the dramatic arts. Congratulations, Tim. And now, I am proud to address the 122nd graduating class of Pacific Union College. 290 graduates, receiving 102 associate degrees and 203 bachelor's degrees. As usual, nursing is the largest group with a total of 115 degrees to be awarded. 12 of you have completed the requirements of the honors program. The gold, white, and blue cords you wear represent the integration of sciences, humanities, and the arts. One of you is a 5th-generation graduate of Pacific Union College. Many of you have already been accepted to prestigious institutions to continue your studies in business, psychology, medicine, law, English, drama, history, dentistry, religion, and many other fields. Others of you are already working as nurses and filmmakers, teachers and managers. We are proud of each one of you and look forward to hearing of your achievements in the future. Congratulations to you all. Will the candidates please stand? President Knight, it is with pleasure and confidence that I, on behalf of the faculty, present these candidates of the class of 2010 to you for the conferral of their degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of Pacific Union College, and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Pacific Union College and the state of California, I now confer upon these candidates who have successfully completed requirements for graduation their respective diplomas and degrees. Congratulations. You may now be seated. Ooh!
Presenting the senior class officers. President, graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Communication, Kerrigan Lind von Poli. Executive Vice President, graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Religion with an emphasis in health professions, summa cum laude, Bradley James Cacho. Co-Social Vice President, graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Edna Sonia Hernandez. Co-Social Vice President, graduating with a Bachelor of Business Administration with an emphasis in finance, Darren Lawrence Yonker. Secretary, graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Biology, cum laude, Alisa Kira Zaima. Chief Financial Officer, graduating with a Bachelor of Business Administration with an emphasis in marketing, cum laude, Jason Gabriel Silber. Chaplain, graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Religion with an emphasis in Biblical Studies, Bradley Dean Ginger. Sergeant at Arms, graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Chemistry with an emphasis in Biochemistry, magna cum laude, Nathaniel Richard Silvestri. Historian, graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in both French and International Communication with an emphasis in French, Francisco Ramos Moreno. Videographer, graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Linda Alexi Torres. Public Relations, graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Public Relations Journalism, Elizabeth Vo. Oh. Jonathan Walter Young, parliamentarian, graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Candidates for the degree Associate of Science. that air horn. I assume they will. We don't do air horns. Graduating cum laude, William Leland Walter Clark. Daniel Thomas Cooper. Lauren Dunn. Nathaniel Thomas Garcia. Edward Anthony Hackey III. Tyler Joseph Hale. Camille Renee Heinrich. Charles Isaac Johnson. Congratulations, Charles. Dana L. Koger. Koger. Jessica Nicole Kubrock. Graduating cum laude, Judith Rüfenacht. Cassandra Schwenqian Young. Candidates for the degree Associate of Science in Nursing, including the graduates of our program at Travis Air Force Base. Douglas B. Abbott. Rosel Salazar Abarillo. Kasha Elise Basher. Kelly Elaine Baker. Deployed to Germany during the program, Staff Sergeant Alan Nathaniel Bain. Katie Lynn Beasley. Staff Sergeant Verna May Ramos Biaskin. Graduating cum laude, Corbin Paul Boss. Lindsay Utala Burtz. Staff Sergeant Mabel Acuna Callegas. Daryl Joseph Canless. Deployed to Qatar during the program, Technical Sergeant Dalia Castillo. Ivy Lee Bluebell Clark. Congratulations, Ivy. Graduating magna cum laude, Technical Sergeant Jason D. Collins. Pamela Clarissa Cristancho. Technical Sergeant Eugene P. Curtis. Aileen Shelley David. Timothy Allen David. Janelle Priyangika Dias. Senior Airman Kimberly Latrice Durrett. Japheth Gentapanan. Deborah Garcia Gomez. Staff Sergeant Christina Marie Grott. Amanda Michelle Grube. Gwendolyn Jean Guck. Zachary Haley. Amy Hainbeck Stark. Austin Joseph Hart. Deployed to Afghanistan during the program, Staff Sergeant Kalealoha Harper Chavez. Chelsea Marie Hawkinson. Emily Leanne Hawley. Ragini Kalagithi. Congratulations. Hala Kabas. Michelle S. Kim. Brittany Deanne Kohler. Sarah Kahelelani Hatsue Kuma. Heather Lanier. Senior Airman Stephanie Renee Limsey. Isaac Lopez. Graduating cum laude, Rebecca Catherine Louie. Lori John McKenzie. Deirdre Soreben Madrid. Sergeant Robin J. Manilovitz. Victoria Lynn Miller. Philana Q. Nemia. Alexis Shalane Parashis. Currently deployed in Afghanistan and graduating in absentia, Staff Sergeant Magali Perez. Justin Duncan Pope. Senior Airman Thomas Albert Rangel, Jr. Lizette Regosa. Graduating with an Associate of Science in both nursing and music, cum laude, Michelle Marie Ryman. Okotlan M. Rouse. Lindsay Ann Gabriel Sanders. Hospital Corpsman, First Class Retired Anthony Wade Sessoms. Currently deployed in Afghanistan and graduating in absentia, Master Sergeant Samar Shaheen. Emily Lara Smith. Joyce Tabihe. Jessica Faye Tamani. Mary K. Tapia. Heather Jaden. Anacani Trujillo Sanchez. Vashti C. Webster. Chief Master Sergeant Select Gregory James Whicher. What's your name? Nancy Joan Baldini, graduating cum laude. Sorry. Candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts. No applause. Robert Abdul Karim. Samuel M. Andejo. Adrian Avila. Congratulations, Adrian. Veronica Barragan Navarro. Graduating magna cum laude, Chelsea K. Bartlett. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in both English with an emphasis in British and American literature and French, Hannah Rochelle Burkhart. Brian F. Campos. Zachary Cloak. Jorge Aner Kowo. Laura Lydia Dominguez Verduzco. Graduating cum laude, Kelsey Lynn Drake. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in both Business Administration and Spanish, Corbin C. Elmer. Graduating summa cum laude, Michael Allen Farguson. Jamie Lee Gonzalez. Graduating magna cum laude, Jonathan Groeschel. Craig Thomas Hickerson. Graduating with honors, cum laude, Nicole Deneen Hubbard. Congratulations. Christopher Matthew Cam. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in both English with an emphasis in British and American literature and history with an emphasis in European history and with an Associate of Science in music with honors, summa cum laude, our fifth generation PUC graduate, Peter Jeffrey Katz. I get to hug Peter. Erica Ari Kim. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in both Computer Science and Spanish, and with an Associate of Science in Music, cum laude, Timothy Paul Marks. Graduating cum laude, Catherine Elizabeth McMillan. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in both International Communication with an emphasis in Spanish and Spanish with honors, summa cum laude, Kirsten M. Nixon. Grace Park. Hilario Peña III. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in both French and history with an emphasis in European history with honors, summa cum laude, Jonathan Pichot. Graduating with honors, cum laude, Timothy Christian Ross Widmer. Graduating magna cum laude, Paige Asprey Worstel. Margaret Zalaski. Candidates for the degree Bachelor of Business Administration. Jennifer Danielle Allen. Graduating magna cum laude, Stephen Brooks. Nicholas P. Dibben. Jason Thomas French. Peter James Horn. Matthew Peter Kaimana Heising. Graduating cum laude, Amanda Crystal Johnson. Graduating with a Bachelor of Business Administration with emphases in both accounting and finance, cum laude, Nicholas C. Johnson. Jonathan D. Kim. Ian Craig Robert Miller. Brandon Aaron Monty. Thea Mora. Anthony Keikoa Nakashima. Gabriel Michael Rotella. Anna Marie Margaret Sanchez. Candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science. Adewale Chukwudi Adeleke. Graduating cum laude, Joyce Lynn Cobrador Ampon. Patrick Daniel Bates. Graduating with honors, summa cum laude, Amy L. Bellinghausen. Gracia America Benitez Cifuentes. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in both Business Administration and Communication, cum laude, Andrew Ryan Bishop. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in both Fine Arts and Graphic Design with an emphasis in illustration, Cable Samuel Bumanglag. Benjamin Robert Burkhart. James Lee Burville. Jacqueline Patricia Cavanis. Carrie Scott Chambers. Graduating cum laude, Christopher Chung. Craig Andrew Church. Kelsey L. Dillard. Tua Ahmed Doherty. Jeffrey Raymond Dunn. Graduating cum laude, Richard Lee Fenn III. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in both Fine Art and Graphic Design with an emphasis in illustration, cum laude, Amanda Lorraine Flynn. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in both Biophysics and Chemistry with an emphasis in Biochemistry, Ari Pierce Francis. Adam Richard French. Graduating cum laude, Amanda Grace Granados. Ronald S. Grusbeck. Graduating cum laude, Christopher Sungtae Ha. Graduating magna cum laude, Kelly Leanne Hawkins. Graduating magna cum laude, Michelle Christine Jeletich. Graduating magna cum laude, Kevin Jin. Graduating magna cum laude, Ji-Yoon Jung. Graduating cum laude, Brian Yumin Kim. Graduating cum laude, Lucas Kim. Jessica S. Ko. Graduating magna cum laude, Samuel John Doak Lee. Jeremy James Lemos. Nayokabe Lenana. Robert Daniel Malone. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Graphic Design with an emphasis in illustration and an Associate of Science in Photography, Christopher Wayne Martin. Graduating cum laude, J. Julian Martinez, Jr. Sean Spencer McMunn. Graduating magna cum laude, Alexander Kyungil Min. Graduating magna cum laude, Corey Nathaniel Dickerson Mitchell. Jennifer Jin Nam. Dana C. Negro. Kyle Hollis Nixon. Brianne Elise Nomeli. Joby O'Brien Oft. Congratulations, Joey. B. Joshua Payan. Graduating magna cum laude, Nicole Rochelle Pideau. Catherine E. Pletkovich. Graduating cum laude, Ashley Charmaine Quackenbush. Charles Armstrong Rea. Molly Marie Reeves. Jason M. Robinson. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in both Graphic Design and Public Relations Journalism with honors cum laude, Stephanie Marie Rosenberg. Heather M. Schoen. Graduating magna cum laude, Allison Elise Schultz. Stephen Nils Scott. Graduating cum laude, Jessica Renee Smith. Graduating cum laude, Stephen K. Staff. Graduating magna cum laude, John M. Stewart. Graduating magna cum laude, Elizabeth Ann Stottlemyre. Sarah Stump. Kevin Brandon Tan. Graduating cum laude, Enoch Heinze Tengler. Graduating cum laude, Crystal Ho-Yun Graduating magna cum laude, Andrew M. Webster. Shayna Camille Whitney Hasso. Graduating cum laude, Christina Elise Widmer. Graduating cum laude, Mark Sampson Winslow II. Okay, thanks. Graduating cum laude, Tai Chan Paul Yang. Candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Graduating cum laude, Christy M. Allen. Bethel Bogale Anulo. Neely M. Bradley. LaQuandra D. Brown. Tammy Esther Chung. Erin Christine Corney. Vincent Eden Santos Cruz. Emily Joy Decker. Graduating cum laude, Foy J. Flowers. Catherine Victoria Gomez. Brennan Delvin Hand. Graduating cum laude, Daniel Arthur Lincoln Hopgood. Serene Amelia Koo. Shawnee Shure Lewa McKay. Ray Keith A. Mostrales. June Nicole Palacio Bojwani. Rebecca Ann Pearl. Daniel Henry Pung. Marley J. Raras. Jessica Samantha Rodriguez. Graduating cum laude, Lissa Joy Rumble. Marie Grace Salamanca. Graduating cum laude, Stephanie May Shevitz. Lori Ann Stevens. Jessica Danielle Teskey. Graduating cum laude, Lindsay Victoria Thierry. David Lee Wilson. Candidates for the degree Bachelor of Social Work. Abilene Dos Santos Alcantara. Rebecca Breckel. Rodalyn Cabuyao del Campo. Graduating with both a Bachelor of Social Work and an Associate of Science in Music with honors, magna cum laude, Ariane Gregory. The next set of degrees goes to a very special group of students, the adults of our degree completion program. These men and women have successfully balanced the demands of home, family, work, and study to complete bachelor's degrees. They and their families deserve extra recognition this morning for this achievement. Candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Early Childhood Education. Oh, you're here. Angela Marie Durham. Denise Kazmarzik. Graduating cum laude, Annette Lena Wheeler. Candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Management. Stephen S. Brown II. Graduating cum laude, Michelle Lynn Bullock. Sunshine Kolobong. Christopher Jared Costley. Charlene de Resendes. Graduating magna cum laude, Heather Dodge. Jacqueline Fernandez. Veronica Fernandez. Martha A. Hamlet. Benjamin Clinton Hittle. Tahuila Huerta. Graduating summa cum laude, Amy Lynn Warren Laffridge. Dylan A. Leach. Julie Ann Lloyd. Luke Radonich. Angelina Savage. Graduating cum laude, Susan May Selby. Jasmine Siu Kane. Roderick A. R. Tapnio. Rosemarie Agtarap Tapnio. Emmeline Ann Wilkins.
We could have you stand for the benediction, please. Dear Father, thank you for this wonderful day of celebration and achievement. We know that you have enjoyed this weekend and this day as much as we have. Now be with this class of 2010 as they leave Pacific Union College. They have been challenged to be the salt of the earth, and we pray that they will be the generation that will cause your return to take us all home. In your wonderful name, amen. Will the audience please be seated as the graduates and faculty members march out?